While this song is very much a pop song, it's still a Periphery song. And yes, it's still gent even if it's a cappella. Silhouette finally premieres this Saturday, just a few minutes before my live stream will begin. I managed to edit over 40 hours of tracking down into a 45-minute digestible stream highlights video, so if you're curious as to how I turned a Periphery song into an a cappella arrangement, keep watching. So, this is Silhouette. These are all of the stems. It's literally 3 tracks. What I'm going to be doing here is attempting to pick out all of the parts from, well, everything, and then sing them. I will also be beatboxing on this cover. The original key of this song is, it's not that it's super low in my range, it's just not very exciting. I raised the key by a minor third.
Love, lost, light, circling everybody.
You already said of, ost, I. Yeah, that's what I said.
Love, lost, light.
That is what I said. I'm gonna try singing it a little bit more straightforward just to see if it sounds better that way.
Love, lost, light, circling everybody. It gets hazy as the years begin to breathe. Step back in the memory, relive the parody of me. She gets hazy, move along in disbelief. We're not the people we once were, and we've moved on, seeking out answers. Viewing the past self like she's only a friend of mine. The world is turning as we grow. We soak.
Is that what we do in the afterglow?
The world is turning as we grow. We soak in the afterglow. It's only part of the path we take, left in our wake. The colors of our past will fade to gray. This life replays in stereo. We soak in the afterglow.
I have a couple of small nitpicks for it, but for the sake of having a lead vocal complete so that way I can start working on the soundscape, like, yes. Okay, so now pisterglow is a thing. Mark said we soak in the pisterglow. This is gonna sound super random, but I swear there's a point here. I've never peed in a pool, ever in my life, and I'm sure that, like, it would be very difficult to find someone who would admit to peeing in a pool. I learned somewhat recently that it's very normal for people to just pee in a pool, especially children. So anyway, if you've ever been in a swimming pool, you've probably soaked in piss. Oh my god, Porcupine admitted to peeing in a pool. Porcupine said, I did it a lot as a kid, wouldn't do it now though, would definitely piss in the ocean. Yeah, I've pissed in the ocean. I think the only people who haven't pissed in the ocean are people who've never been to the ocean. Yuri said if you go to a beach and swim in the sea ocean, you're most definitely soaked in piss. And way more than that. I missed this earlier, but Ferret said if you've never peed in a pool, then why does it start with pee? Oh no. Mark, you have not peed in a pool as an adult. Hedgehog said, I look away for 2 minutes. This is what happens on a Kaylene Barber live stream, apparently.
Come and gone so well. The world keeps turning as we grow. We soak in the afterglow. It's only part of the path we take, left in our wake. The colors of our past will fade to gray. This life replays in stereo. We soak in the afterglow.
I kind of need metronome for this. Instead of like, it's more like. Also, if any drummers in the audience have opinions on this. I messed up already. Oh, is the M word metronome? Juan said my last drummer left the band because I said the M word. Oh no. Dude, get yourself a drummer who loves the metronome. Like seriously, Porcupine said, do you plan to add the 808 in later and then combine it with the kick? I'm going to use my subharmonic voice to tap into lower notes that I usually wouldn't be able to hit. Like, it's Yuri's coffee time. Congratulations. Porcupine said, if you load up the Logic sampler as an instrument onto a MIDI track, you should be able to drag and drop samples into it. Ferret said, make a new track and set it to a software instrument. So maybe I should set up a sampler. Wait, do any of you guys use Logic? Ferret said I could try and help you later in a voice chat or something. The delay is going to make it tough. Thank you so much for your help. I have a lot to do on this song. I have to listen to this and pick out the chords that are happening. Hello, White Comet. On behalf of everyone says hi to you too. Ooh, ooh. First of all, I was trying to sing the wrong notes, and then I forgot to breathe in the right spot. Breathe. Step back in the memory, relive a parody of me. She gets hazy, move along in. Forgetting to breathe even more because I'm reading the comments. Yuri said it gets hazy when Kaylene. Wait, it gets hazy when Kaylene forgets to breathe. Love, lost, light, circling everybody. So do re mi do re. Step back in the mirror. Step back in the mirror. That is such like an acapella thing to do. Porcupine said, if you can't hit the low notes, just throw some false chord screams under there. That'll do the trick. Yeah, just like this calming, ethereal track. And then it's like, disbelief. Maybe on 2. Just like that. It doesn't need to be crazy. Yuri, I'm usually pretty good at guessing what song you're referring to when you write something like this, but I have no idea what song you're referring to here. Love, lost, light, circling everybody. It gets hazy as the years begin to breathe. I want to add that little thing right here. Oh god, how did I not get that? A note sung by Kaylene, she's always sharp in the beginning. Years begin to breathe. Years begin to breathe. I love it so much. Oh my god. Mi, re, mi, do. Oh, I don't want Disney to copyright claim my video, so I have to be careful how I sing those notes. More dynamics. Louder dynamics. Rains says, someone run this up to the guys in Periphery right now. What? No, I don't want them to listen to it yet. It's not done. Hello, Porcupine. How's it going? Oh, as we go, we soak in the afterglow. It's only part of the path we take, left in I don't know what to do.
Oh, as we glow, we soak in the afterglow. It's only part of the path we take, left in our wake. The light.
Whoa! Hi, Hedgehog. How's it going? Porcupine just got here too a few minutes ago. You guys come in pairs, I guess.
We soak in the afterglow.
Hedgehog said, I hear we're singing the Disney Channel theme. Literally, like, moments before you got here, I was like, oh. And earlier I said, like, oh god, I better be careful or Disney will copyright claim this video. Which, like, I don't really care because Periphery already copyright claims every video. Was that a sniff? Was there just a sniff sound? Oh my god. These were from the ones I just recorded today. Hedgehog said, went from mouth sounds to nose sounds. Small suggestion, I don't think the original has it, but I think 4 on the floor. Kick drums would sound good for verse 2. Okay, I was scared to do that.
Leave clues hanging.
But I agree. Let's do it. Dave said, you should do the entire album a cappella. Shouldn't take too long. Oh yeah, great idea. The foundation for 75% of the song is done. Just the foundation. There's still, of course, going to be a ton more layers.
The world keeps turning as we grow. We soak in the afterglow. It's only...
Okay, so I think I want the same kind of texture as chorus 2. Whoa.
The world keeps turning as we grow. We soak in the afterglow. It's only part of the path.
Whoa.
The colors of our past will fade to gray. This life replays in stereo. We soak in the afterglow. The world keeps turning as we grow. We soak in the afterglow. It's only part of the path we take, left in our wake. The colors of our past will fade to gray. This life replays in stereo. We soak in the afterglow.
I added a bass line. What I did to make this bass line is kind of crazy. I want to play the raw takes first. Then I scanned that into Melodyne and created this abomination. I can't actually hit that note, but it sounds like I can. Then the next thing I did was I added EQ to it. I picked a preset that was called Bass Improve, and I feel like it did more than just improve it. And then I threw a pitch shifter on there for fun. This is doubling it with an octave lower. But what I want to start with today is this intro.
Love, loss, light, circling everybody. It gets hazy as the years begin to breathe. Step back in the memory, relive a parody of me. She gets hazy, move along in disbelief.
Passing through, me so so, me so so.
Passing through all the hues, blue vibe like it's a funeral for somebody.
Yuri said, how are you, Kaylene? Me so so. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I have a sofa right here. It's off camera. You know what's really fun? When I bake cookies and I get to eat the raw dough. And it's great to eat cookies with some
tea.
Mark, why did you delete Ferret's message? Mark said, bad puns make Mark anger. What was the pun? Wait, I can view the deleted message.
Oh, the scale.
Yeah, Mark, even if you delete a message, I can basically undelete it. You have no power here. Mark, don't permaban Ferret. Yuri said every time he comes into the streams, he's like full animal abuse mode, ferret abuse rather. Don't remember him having a problem with porcupine or hedgehog. The reason why Mark gets so angry at Ferret is because he secretly finds Ferret very funny, but he doesn't like to admit it. Ferret has video proof. I was there on Mark's live stream. He said, Ferret, I think you are very funny. I'm never gonna say it again, but you can clip this.
Oh, gosh darn diddly. You watch your mouth, Kaylene. You're approving Ferret's comments? Don't approve Ferret's comments. It's Ferret. I'm just kidding. Ferret, you are absolutely welcome here. And I think you're very funny. There, I said it. I will never admit that again. But now you can clip that.
The colors of our past will fade to gray. The colors of our past will fade to gray.
I might need to do that in 2 takes. The colors. I lose so much air on the past.
The colors of our past will fade to gray. This life
Yuri said, gets hazy when Kaylene forgets to breathe.
This life replays in stereo. We soak in the afterglow.
So, I need to check and see if I have any low backing vocals that I skipped last time.
To purge the cells of someone else, we shed our past down the wishing well. Your 7 years.
Fuck. What am I doing? My brain is just like, let's just spontaneously reharmonize this. Yuri said to purge the selves of someone else. Sounds like one hell of a Friday night party. So I always thought it was to purge ourselves, but when I looked at the lyrics, I noticed that it said to purge the cells. And I don't know if it's talking about like cells in a prison or cells like in biology. Your 7 years.
Shed our past down the wishing well. Your 7 years have come and gone so well.
Fuck. Your 7 years fuck. You had an awesome 7 years. That fucks. Porcupine said something interesting. I always thought of it as biological cells. To purge the cells of someone else would mean to get rid of all the cells of someone, destroying them entirely. This was a meme, and I'm not sure if it's scientific fact, but I saw a meme. It basically said that every 7 years, your body turns over every single cell. So you're kind of like a new person every 7 years because all of your cells have turned over and been replaced. And it kind of reminds me of that thing, I can't remember what it's called, but a boat or like a ship, and if you change out every single part on it, is it still the same boat? So with this song, that actually makes total sense.
To purge the cells of someone else, we shed our past down the wishing well. Your 7 years have come and gone, so your heart is...
Don't know what note I'm trying to sing there. I kind of need like a bunch of different tracks for lead vocals that are in the background, not the bathroom. Okay, that was a Freudian slip for real. What has happened to my brain? To purge the cells. I mean, if you have to purge, that's the first place. To purge the cells. Someone else. I'm gonna comment out. What the hell am I saying? I'm gonna comment out these tracks that I don't want to hear. Yeah.
We shed our past down the wish.
Comment out the tracks. This is the part of the stream where you see that I was really not built to sing low notes. Look at this sloppiness. Either it was sloppy or I was trying to be dramatic but accidentally leaned a little too much into it. I think everyone likes sitting in small chats. Rockcat likes sitting in small chats. Hedgehog says cats are fun. Chats! Small cats Cats are fun. Yes, kittens are very fun. We love cute animals around here. Okay, Ferret said once streams start to go beyond 25, 30 people, that's when I'm a bit less inclined to participate. But what if you have special privileges in the chat?
Ooh.
Oh, hi, Mark. There's a mouth click at the end of this. Stuffy nose is making it very tricky to do. Oh my god. Mark just deleted, like, everything that Ferret has ever said? Yikes. Only one way to fix this. What did you do to Ferret, Mark? What did you do to him? Ferret took a screenshot of it and put it in the Discord. The Great Ferret Purge of 2024. You banned him for 24 hours? Mark, is there a way for me to undo this? While you may have banned him, this is a lot like that one part of Lord of the Rings where Gandalf the Grey like falls into that fiery pit with that monster demon or whatever, and then he comes back as Gandalf the White. So Ferret is going to come back in 24 hours as a moderator. So Ferret is just sending messages in Discord now. He said, my battle with the Balrog, Mark, will make me stronger. Good morning, everyone. Hello, Yuri. Hello, Porcupine. Ferret is now a moderator. I don't think that moderators can give timeouts to each other. Now Ferret and Mark are equal.
To purge the cells of someone else, we shed our past down the wishing well. Your 7 years have come and gone so well.
Mark is here. Mark said, I have a request to make of the streamer. Is that me? You know my name. Can you unmod Ferret so I can ban him? No, I'm not gonna unmod Ferret. This whole cover is mouth noises. Everything.
To purge the cells of someone else, we
shit our past down the wishing well. Ferret said, we shit our gas down the pissing well.
To purge the cells of someone else, we shed our past down the wishing well. Shed our past down the wishing well. Your 7 years have come and gone, so your heart is
whole. I love this very creative spelling of your. Euro-y. I don't know how to pronounce that. Euro. Afterglow. Afterglow. You know what this part reminds me of? It reminds me of the part of Dying Star that's like, oh, whoa. Afterglow. 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 I'm gonna try doing the thing from Loon. Silhouette references Dying Star, which is also from P5. But we found that little Satellites reference in there, so we have some P4 representation. If I do this thing from Loon, then we will have some P3 representation. I like where this is heading.
To purge the soul.
Afterglow.
To purge the soul.
Afterglow. Good morning, everyone. So I did this thing that Porcupine has been asking me to do for a very long time, and that is to have a mic on my desk. So that way my voice, when I'm speaking, is audible. Porcupine said, so excited for this week's resizing the chat stream. Yuri said, Periphery 3, select chat size. Tristan said, great vocal stems, no joke. Not sure how much processing there is, but if it's just the compressor and EQ, that's super well pitched. Well, there is Melodyne. It's an acapella project. You kind of have to. But thank you. Yeah, it's mostly compression. I actually don't have any EQ on. In my mind, pitch correction is just a time saver. I'm not here to try to perfect my performance of a backing vocal that like 99% of people won't even really notice. So some of the stuff that I put onto the Vox tracks, I'm going to redo and have it be on the pad tracks. Silhouette. I love how I can lean either direction. I can Kaylene in either direction, and my voice is audible. Silhouette.
Where does she go? And is she just a silhouette? What do we know?
Yuri said, you, Kaylene, in all directions simultaneously whenever you exist. Salami.
Where does she go? And is she just a silhouette? What do we know?
Yuri said, oh shit, I'm 3 minutes late to my coffee time. You know what I was thinking about doing? I'm working on my stream highlights video for Silhouette, even though I'm not done with Silhouette. And I was thinking about taking every single time Yuri says coffee time and, like, I don't know, emphasizing it in some way, just because I'm going to have all the stream highlights be in one video, so it'll happen, like, repeatedly throughout the video, basically. Mark said, any troublemakers today? No, but Porcupine pointed something out. Mark, look at this. Do you see what track number this is down here? I think the only troublemaker is me. Porcupine said, Mark is frantically trying to figure out how to ban Kaylene herself. Oh.
Take space someone else, 'cause you're not alone. Wishing well. Your 7 years have come and gone, so your heart is open to purge the self.
Your heart is
Come and gone, so
Your heart is
open to purge the
I couldn't sing that properly because I saw Porcupine said Logic can handle up to 1,000 tracks just saying, and Yuri said, Kaylene, you sure there aren't another couple hundred harmonies you'd like to add? Fun fact, I was gonna say couple hundred, but my midnight brain forgored the most crucial part. It's okay, somehow I figured it out through osmosis. It sounds better when I go like, heart is open. Your heart is open.
to purge the self.
Take space, 'cause you're not alone.
Your 7 years have come and gone, so you're.
So I'm gonna start going through the lead vocal and cleaning up anything that I think is less than perfect.
Leave clues hanging from.
Hi, Yuri. So, while I am K earlier than usual, I actually still was late by a couple of minutes. I started the stream a little bit after the hour. It's early. Yuri said, oh, actually, hashtag Earline. That sounds like it could be an actual name.
The world is turning as we grow. We soak in the afterglow. It's only part of the path we take, left in our wake. The colors of our past will fade to gray. This life replays in stereo. We soak in the afterglow.
Yuri said, your voice needs to wake up as you stumble into the blinding light. Let's find the perfect we soak.
We soak, 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 we soak.
I think it's that one. Soma. Soma says, hiya. Hi, Soma. Yuri said, oh my, I wish Ferret and Porcupine were here for that we soak loop. Don't worry, I'll do it again if they get here. Alex said, it's wild to see a vocalist streaming vocal takes. Most vocalists in my studio always wanted the live room lights off and no one to look at them. There's something about live streaming. It's like, it kind of feels like I'm just talking to myself because I don't actually see any people. Like there's no eyes on me and I'm not like, oh, there's people in the other room judging me. I'm just kind of quickly working through things that I'm hearing in my head. I like to kind of lift the veil on this stuff because basically every cover I put out is polished and perfected. It's only part of the path we take, left in Norway. Left in Norway. Wait, I'm so confused. The link to your Discord server in the description looks great today. What do you mean? I put it in there every week. I see it. Oh my god. I have it open. I just had to glance down and look at it. I don't think anyone's joining my Discord server. Not today.
Oh, and is she just a sailor? Love, lost, light, circling everybody. It gets hazy as the years begin to breathe. Step back in the memory, relive a parody of me.
Shit gets hazy.
She gets hazy, move along in disbelief.
Yuri said, shit does get hazy, I concur. I keep getting that part that's like, it gets hazy when Kaylene forgets to breathe.
Just a part of who we were, still in the light. Oh, just a part of who, just a part. We know. Just a part of who we were, still in the light. The world keeps turning as we grow. We soak in the afterglow. It's only part of the path we take.
Honestly, I'm undecided on high chorus. Said high horse. High horse harmony. Yuri said high horse harmony. That is very silly. All of my harmonies are high horse harmonies. Yuri said everyone who doesn't like your harmonies is a naysayer. High horse harmonies are great, but I'm more of a fan of the main vocal. Good morning, Porcupine. Oh god. Porcupine said, my internet is really bad, so I'm watching you in 144p right now. Might as well just not watch at all. No, I'm just kidding. Please watch my stream. So this is for Mark, but I actually managed to consolidate this project down to about 80 tracks. Ferret is here. Ferret said, let us all enjoy this final stream in 144p together. Now we're watching in 144p together. Ferret said, reptile brain rot. Porcupine said, is the description meant to say join the Discord hidden? No, I meant to replace that today. But you know what's crazy? I actually copied it. I just forgot to paste it in, but it's okay. I can fix it. Hi, Yuri. Yeah, I'm Kaylene today. Why do I have Hayden use copy button still on my... What the f... Okay, this actually isn't my fault. Discord, that's literally what the invite link from Discord is giving me. Porcupine said the toms are so food. Amazing. What the toms are doing is actually impossible for me to do acoustically, because each one, it has like a... And the full pitch and breath ends overlapping with like where the next one comes in. So it's technically impossible, but it sounds a lot better than just like do.
Come and gone, so your heart is whole. The world keeps turning as we grow.
I really want to put like a sound there, but I don't know where it would go.
Heart is whole. The world keeps turning. Your heart is whole.
Porcupine said, or you could do a really long beginning on heart. Are you sure?
7 years have come and gone, so your heart is whole.
That actually sounds pretty cool.
Wishing well, your 7 years have come and gone, so your heart is whole.
Ferret said, man, why do you and Mark have to be streaming at the same time? Ferret, this is the moment of truth. Who do you like more, me or Mark? I'm just kidding. You can watch Mark's stream if you want to. Wherever you have more fun. Ferret, I do not bully you. I made you a moderator. I gave you special privileges. Also, like, the mutual shit giving is mutual. Oh my god, I'm cooler than Mark. Yes. Mark has more subscribers than I do. All right, so it is time for adding all of my fun belty harmonies, except this first chorus. It's going to be soft harmonies.
Afterglow, it's only part of the path we take. Left in
Hedgehog. No. Hedgehog said, who are you kidding? Next project is Acapella Friday by Rebecca Black. You guys are all spelling acapella wrong, by the way. There's 2 P's in it. I'm not joking. And technically, there's supposed to be a space between the A and the C.
our wake, the colors of our past will fade to gray. This life replays in stereo. We soak in the afterglow.
Yuri said, I mean, more P's never hurt this chat. I suggest we spell it with 3. Porcupine said, typical Americans can't spell anything right. That's really funny. Pretty sure Porcupine said that on purpose because the only people spelling acapella wrong are not Americans. The world keeps turning.
The world keeps turning as we grow. We soak in the afterglow. It's only part of the path we take, left in our way.
I forgot to breathe. I need to remember my starting note. I pressed.
The world keeps turning as we grow. We soak in the afterglow. It's only part of the path we take, left in our way.
Yuri said, did it get hazy? Gets hazy when Kaylene forgets to breathe. I think that's the only part of this that I liked. This life replays in stereo. I'm like really under-supported. In the dodo so in the afterglow. Porcupine said, what do you mean you're under-supported? We all support you. Yes, you do. I mean, my breath is under-supported. You actually can help me breathe by not being funny. Left in our way.
It's only part of the path we take, left in our way.
Saying our wake over and over again makes it sound like there's a subreddit called Wake. Left in our wake, left in take.
It's only part of the path we take, left in our way. The colors.
Princess said, would the subreddit be all about funeral stuff? Probably. Do you guys remember that one time I shared this story about how I had a group of friends in middle school and the 3 of us would sit together at lunch and this one kid would come over and call us the nerd circle and I would say, actually, it's a nerd triangle. Princess was one of my nerd friends in that group. We stuck together like glue because we were each the social rejects of our own classes. Princess said, I'm the second nerd triangle. Actually, I don't have glasses on right now, but actually it's a triangle. It's actually impossible to have a nerd circle because you would need an infinite number of points for a circle.
The colors of our past will fade to gray.
I was like, it's easier to hit the F than the E flat. I was flat on the F, but I'm going to be moving it down here. Yuri said it's not wrong notes, it's just a jazz cover. Princess said, sometimes us creatives are still feeling perfectionism. Always. Ferret said, it's not the wrong note, it's jazz. No, Ferret, you are wrong. It is jazz. Yuri said, are seconds a freedom unit? I don't think so. The whole world uses seconds, right? Freedom units! Why do we use the word foot as a measurement? I don't know anyone whose actual foot equals a foot, like 12 inches. You know what they say about people who have large feet? They have large shoes. Zach said, Misha and Jake were singing along with the lyrics of Satellites, and Jake out of nowhere came up with, I got a 10-foot dick. Those guys are really silly, aren't they? A note sung by Kaylene is always sharp in the beginning. Where is the love in the bend and the break? We're all 10 feet tall, pissing on that wall. Zach said, we love fine tuning. Yes, that is what we are doing here. Yuri said I may have overestimated my ability to stay awake. Just hang in there. I think it'll be like 10 more minutes of pitch correcting, then we can listen through the whole song. There was a note I was looking at where I had come in a little bit flat on it, and I sang the whole, a note sung by Kaylene is always sharp in the beginning, but it was debunked. Princess said, now we're back to the sound of music. That actually wasn't the sound of music. That was enchanted. Thing that Giselle sings to the birds and the chipmunks. The hills are alive with the sound of music. Oh, doe, a deer, a female deer, ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name I call myself, far. Why can't I highlight this damn breath? Okay, what the hell is happening? My anger is very much rational. This note sung by Kaylene is very sharp in the beginning. And then I in sharp too. Flat somewhere in the middle. Have you ever like recorded something, vocals or whatever, and it sounds good when you're listening to it on headphones, but then when you go to listen to it on like speakers, like you realize like, oh my god, that actually doesn't sound as good as I thought it did. Because that happens to me. Yuri said yes. But the real test is this going to sound good if I play this on my phone? Or is this going to sound good if I play this in my car? Or is this going to sound good if I even just play it on my monitors that are sitting on my desk? I think it's because, I could be wrong, but hear me out. You know how you sound different to yourself? When you hear yourself through your own skull, it sounds different versus when someone has recorded you and you hear it played back, whether it's singing or speaking. I think that it's kind of like that. When you're hearing something that's just going directly into your ear, you're not really hearing how it's reverberating in the room. I can still sort of tell that something is a little bit pitchy when I'm wearing headphones, but I think my ear is a lot more forgiving of it because I'm hearing it, I guess, in a different environment. There's definitely a process of getting used to the sound of your own voice. I don't love everything that my voice does, but I love my voice when it's doing what I know is my best. I don't know if I have this right. Is it, where is the pitch in my belt and head voice? Is that the one? A note sung by Kaylene is flat or sharp in the beginning. Those are fun to figure out, honestly. All right, let's listen through this whole thing. I'm so excited. Let's start at the very beginning.
Love, lost, light, circling everybody. Funeral for somebody. Close the coffin of her mind. She was only a friend of mine.
Yes, it is, Ferret. We're in the middle of the playthrough.
Just a silhouette. What do we know? What little of her do we know?
Holy shit. That sounds like a song. Like, Yuri said, I demand a separate camera angle for each of the tracks. No. Zach said, that sounds awesome. Thanks, I'm glad you think so. The entire thing is Melodyne. Everything is Melodyne. I have to sing this. Zach said, everything is Melodyne. Everything is tuned in the way it should be. Ferret said, thanks for the stream. Are you rushing me? Do you have something better to do? Something genty. Next Saturday. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the cool feedback and, as always, silly jokes and just generally being there. It's really nice. All right. See ya.